Hello everyone, this is a storybook about the book titled Just DUDIS, The Pursuit of a Happy Human by Raff Suzah. Chapter 9. If you're always nice, it means you have something to hide. Is that true? Scarlett drove for hours and left the city. She was so glad that she found the Opala stone that she didn't care much I was with her. When she got hungry, she stopped somewhere in the world to eat. When she took the box house to pick up the stone, she couldn't find it. She looked for it desperately in the car, but it wasn't there. All she could find was me. I knew I wasn't going to see Nelson and Chris again, but I was glad Scarlett didn't get the stone. Scarlett was so mad I thought she was going to kill me, but she didn't do it. She had another plan in her mind. That woman wouldn't give up the stone so easily. "I'll kidnap you. Let's see how much they love you," she said, looking into my eyes. Kidnap? What was that? I didn't know. But coming from Scarlett, it couldn't be good. She drove for many hours. She parked in front of a white building and entered with me. We took the elevator to the fourth floor. A woman answered the door. "Tessie, it's so good to see you," said the woman to Scarlett. Tessie? So that's Scarlett's real name? And who is this woman? "Vanessa, I need you to do me a favor," said Scarlett to the woman. "What favor, sis? I don't want to get in trouble," answered the woman. "Just keep this cat for a while in your house, please." "A cat? Why? Come on, tell me what's going on," she asked. "I will return this cat to his owner, but I need to get something done first. Please, do me this favor. It's very important," Scarlett said. "Okay, if you say so," replied Vanessa. "Look, trust your older sister. If I get this thing I want, you'll never have to sell a single apartment again. You can take your kids, your couch potato husband, and have a good life." "That would be nice," said Vanessa. "By the way, how are the kids?" asked Scarlett. "They are driving me crazy. They fight all the time. I don't have time to educate them. Robbins stays home all day long, but he doesn't help me. He watches films all day long and he uses the computer. He lets the kids do whatever they want. They are so misbehaved. They are out of control. The only reason I don't dump him is because we received good financial help from my mother-in-law. I work all day long. You know, there are some months I don't sell a single apartment. It's tough," said Vanessa. "Are you doing what I told you?" Scarlett asked. "Yes, I lie, I cheat, I hide the house problems. But anyway, they don't end up buying the thing. The real estate market is horrible. Come on, have some coffee with me. Say hello to the kids. They miss Aunt Tessie," said Vanessa. "I can't, but as soon as I get this done, I'll spend a whole afternoon with you and the kids. Not the couch potato, only you and the kids," said Scarlett with a smile. "Okay then, give me the cat. I'll take care of it for you." "Does it have a name?" she asked. "They call it Luna, Luna something. I don't remember the rest," said Scarlett. "Lunatic?" Vanessa asked with a smile. "Whatever. Once I return this cat, I won't see it again. Bye, sis. Love you," said Scarlett. Vanessa took me to her apartment. I was still inside the box house. She wouldn't let me go around because there could be a problem if I met her kids. At least that's what she told me. She locked me inside her suite bathroom and went outside to pick her kids up from school and buy cat stuff. It was so easy to know when the kids were home and when they weren't. The apartment was silent and quiet. I could only hear the sound from the TV that Robbins was always watching. However, when they got home, it was like a war zone. A lot of fight, yelling, crying, more screams, things breaking, and much more fighting. How can four little humans make such a hellish environment in a home? Robbins was really slothful, and Vanessa had to do all the work on her own. All he did was the dishes, and according to Vanessa's complaint, he didn't do it right. While they were home, the kids always did what they wanted. They had no limits. It seemed they were being raised by the cell phone and television, which they had free access. I never saw anybody telling them what was wrong or right to do. Vanessa was either busy or super tired to talk to them. And Robbins could spend all day long sitting in a chair in front of a computer. He simply ignored everybody. Robbins knew that when the kids were using the phone, they wouldn't bother him. However, he never checked what kind of stuff they were watching. That was very dangerous. The oldest one loved to watch fights and violent programs. He used to find it very funny. He loved to practice what he learned from the videos with his siblings. I used to spend all day hidden and locked in the cat box, but I was afraid of what could happen if the kids found me. I stayed a couple of days with that family and got to know them. Vanessa was a very nice person who could easily communicate and make new friends. She had a crazy life inside the apartment, but outside she was full of confidence, and none of her clients or coworkers could guess that woman had a terrible family life. Her fun was at work, her hell was at home. I was hidden in her suite bathroom so that the kids never got to see me except the oldest one. I think he was 7 years old. He got curious about his mom's bathroom door always being locked. Vanessa was working and Robbins was sleeping in the other room. Oh boy, I could hear his snoring out loud. Only a bomb explosion could wake him up, I thought. The oldest kid convinced the others to help him open the door. I was afraid. He saw a tutorial video of how to open house doors. It took him less than an hour to figure out how to open the door and finally find me. "Oh my God, it's a cat! Mom might be saving the surprise for us," he said. "I always wanted to have a pet," said the little girl. "Let's play with it," the oldest suggested. He was an evil kid. I have seen that look before. That look was the same look from those boys who killed my mom with the cat-killing weapons. The only difference is that the kid was younger. Well, the kids found me and started to play with me. I didn't have the same energy I had before. I was old and tired. I tried to attack them with scratches or bites, but the more I did, the more they annoyed me. The oldest kid had the worst ideas and the others just followed him. They kicked me, they had a pillow fight, and I almost fell through the room window. Luckily, there was a net for protection. They used a plastic bag to hit my face. The sound it made really got me nervous. My heart was beating so fast I thought it was going to stop. I got so angry that I felt like scratching that boy's face with all my strength. Then I just did it. I felt glad with the deep cut I gave him. However, I thought he was going to cry and stop bugging me, but he was evil and wanted revenge. So he picked me up and put me inside a shower stall. He turned on the shower with the hottest water possible. I was going to boil to death. Am I going to die like this? I saw in a film that cats have 9 lives. It's time to prove it. Now it's time to lose one, he said, looking at me. Then he left me there and went away to play with his siblings. I got desperate and remembered once again my mom's advice, the reason for my name, and just did it. I jumped as high as I could and reached the tilting window. My heart was beating even faster. I couldn't feel my legs. I was exhausted and stressed. The hot water and all the steam made me blind. My breathing was slower and slower. Then I passed out. My body fell to outside of the window and I fell from the fourth floor on a car. It was raining and the car was slippery. While I slipped down the car to the street, I heard Scarlett from the street yelling at Vanessa. "Vanessa, open the building door! At least answer the phone. I got the deal. I'll get you a Opal stone in exchange to the cat. We'll be rich!" She thought her sister was home. Scarlett was very happy. I was going to die happy knowing that Chris and Nelson wanted me more than a huge amount of money. I know how money is important to humans. For most of them, money is everything. So, knowing that father and son would rather have me instead of money was a reason to feel important. Anyway, I was going to die there. Scarlett couldn't see me. Vanessa had no idea what was going on. Robbins was so deep in his dreams that he didn't notice anything that happened. He really is a good-for-nothing human, and certainly the evil kid would never confess his act of pure cruelty. Only under torture, I think, and this would take him some time. I was alone. A couple of minutes later, I passed out again and had no clue of what happened after that. Later, when I woke up, I couldn't get up. I was conscious but couldn't move any of my paws. I felt something similar when I ran away from those cats at the NGO. But there I knew it was exhaustion. Now I had no idea what was going on. I simply couldn't move anything. I was an easy prey.